Good morning, students. Let's start with part 2 of chapter 6. In this part, we will learn different views of a presentation. So let's start. Microsoft PowerPoint has the feature of viewing a presentation in different formats such as normal view, slide sorter view, notes page view, reading view, and slideshow view. But by default, when you work in PowerPoint, the default view is normal view as shown in figure. So this is the normal view. The view of a presentation can be changed anytime by clicking on the desired view options available in the presentation views group on the view tab. So if you want to change the view, just go to the view tab. Now let's discuss the different presentation views. The very first and the by default view is the normal view. See, the normal view is the main editing view which is used to write and design a presentation. In this view, you can add text, graphics, sounds, animation, and other effects. So if you want to work with, you have to use the normal view. In this view, you can also have a large view of an individual slide. Notes pane at the bottom as shown in figure, and an outline of the slide text, and slides displayed as a thumbnails on the left hand side of the screen as shown in figure. If you want to open the normal view, select the normal button present on the view tab in the presentation views group. So this is the first method to go to the normal view. Go to the view tab and click on the normal button, or else click on the normal view icon present on the status bar. So on the status bar also there is an icon available for the normal view. The next view is the slide sorter view. See, this view displays a miniature view of all the slides in a presentation, arranged in horizontal rows as shown in figure. This view is basically useful in making changes to several slides in one go. So what are the applications of slide sorter view? You can change the order of the slides, you can copy or delete the slides, you can also add the transitions, you can also add the animation effects and set the timings for the slideshow. So these are some applications of the slide sorter view. If you want to open the slide sorter view, select the view tab and click on the slide sorter button present on the presentation views group. You will see all the slides of your presentation and the selected slide will appear with a thick border around it. So thick border around it means the slide is selected. Okay. Now the next view is slideshow view. See, you have prepared the presentation, but if you want to present it, so this view is useful. It shows all the slides of a presentation starting either from the first slide or current slide, one after another. One slide occupies the entire screen in this view. In this full screen view, you can see how your graphics, your timings, movies, animated elements and transition effects will look in the actual show. So this is the main presentation view that you will present to someone else. If you want to open the slideshow view, click on the slideshow button present on the status bar. Or there is a second method. Click on the slideshow tab. Here you have to open the slideshow tab, not the view tab, and select the from beginning option. Or you can also use, there is a third method, that is shortcut key, and that is F5 key. So F5 key is used to start the slideshow. If you want to move to the next slide during the slideshow, click on the mouse button on the slide. This is the first method, or else you can either press the enter key, spacebar key, or the right or down arrow key. If you want to quit the slideshow view, so for that you have to press the escape key. This is the very first key of the keyboard. Now let's see the notes page. What is the purpose of the notes page? See, notes page option is available on the view tab. It displays the notes page for the selected slide where you can write additional information for the current slide. So if you want to write down some additional information, you can use these notes page. These notes are not visible while viewing the slideshow. So this is just for your reference that you are writing something for your convenient. These notes help the speaker to remember the important points to discuss. So this is for you to remember some points. If you want to do so, follow the following steps. Select the slide on which you wish to add a note from the Slides tab. So open the Slides tab. Now select the Notes page option in the Presentation Views group on the View tab. Go to the View tab and open the Notes page button. You will find a text panel right below the slide with a prompt box. Click to add text. Click here to enter your notes for the slides so that you can remember the points that you want to say during your presentation. Now the last view is the reading view. See, reading view is similar to slideshow view. In both the views, the slide is shown in a full screen mode. So slideshow and reading view both are same. But in reading view, the title bar and status bar get displayed on the screen. Okay, so in reading view, you can see your title bar and status bar. But in slideshow view, you cannot see these things. This view is not only useful to quickly navigate during the slideshow but also provides an easy access to the Windows taskbar to switch to the other opened programs or windows. Now let's see how to save a presentation. It is important to save your work, yes or no? Okay. At frequent intervals to avoid data loss. So this process is very simple. We already know how to save a file or a presentation. The first method is click on the save option on the quick access toolbar. So this is the first method, the shortcut one. Or else you can also open the file tab. And then you can choose the option save. The Save As dialog box appears. You have to specify the name of the file. For example, I'm writing over here my presentation. These you have to type in the file name text box. After typing the file name, click on the Save button. Now, the presentation will be saved with the name My Presentation and it is having the extension .pptx. So remember the extension of the PowerPoint file. What is the extension? .pptx. You can also save the presentation by using the key combination Ctrl+S that already we know. It is very easy. Ctrl+S is for saving a file or a presentation. Now let's see how to open your presentation that you have already saved. You can open an existing presentation using any of the following ways. The first way is click on the File tab and after that select the Open option. So this is the first method. Now let's see the second method. Click on the Open icon present on the Quick Access toolbar. And the third method is use the Ctrl+O key combination. In each case, you will observe that the Open dialog box appears as shown in figure. Select the presentation that you want to open from the desired location. Now after selecting your presentation, click on the Open button to open your presentation. So these all are very easy. See, you can also add slides from other PowerPoint files in your current presentation. If you want to do so, follow the steps. Click on the New Slide button on the Slides group on the Home tab. Now, the drop-down menu appears. Select the Reuse Slide option. The Reuse Slides pane appears to the right side of the Slides pane. Click on the Open a PowerPoint file option. The Browse dialog box appears. Select the file which you want to open and click on the Open button. Now, select the slides that you want to use in your current presentation and copy them to the existing presentation. So here we have copied our slide from another presentation. Now let's know more. You can resize the notes text box by clicking on it and dragging any of the resizing handles. See, I am moving my text box or the placeholder. So here our chapter ends. Thank you for watching my video.